Hello everybody, this is me, Super Mario J, and welcome to an unboxing video. And today I'm going to be unboxing the Super Mario Bros. Movie Bowser figure. I do believe this figure is supposed to stand at 7 inches tall. I'll have to take a much closer look when we get the figure out of the box. But yeah, I finally have the Bowser figure in my hands. It's been most likely over a year now since these guys have released. And yeah, I've seen these guys go on sale back in Target for like 10 bucks. I got mine for $20 or 20 euros over here, which I'm fine with as long as I don't have to pay for shipping and I have it in my hands. Also, I can actually see how the figure looks instead of relying on the people over at the warehouse to ship a good and very well painted figure. So yeah. So without further ado, let's just jump on into the unboxing. So here we have the box itself. You can see Bowser right there in behind the plastic. At the front, we do have Mario, the logo, and Bowser himself, along with Bowser's name, 3 and Up, official licensed Nintendo product. At the top, we just have some more. We just have the logo as well as another up top view of Bowser. On the side, we have a nice, lovely image of Bowser himself, and you can see the red light, which I'll get to a little bit more in a second. And then you can see on the side of the video, it does say Bowser's name. So it's just like the other Mario figure packaging, Mario movie figure packaging, I should say. And then on this side, we do see the logo again, Jet Specific at the bottom. And then we do see another view of Bowser, and this time he is smoking, he has smoke coming out of his mouth, which, yes, going on to the back of the box, you can see that there is a fire breathing effect. Don't worry, it's not actual fire. It's just it's like smoke in a way. But yeah, but that's what makes this Bowser figure actually somewhat interesting, because it actually does something that most of the other figures can't do. But yeah, so anyways, back to the back of the box, we do have the logo, another view of Bowser, the name, the fire breathing effect, and then we do have 14 points of articulation. So yeah, and then also at the bottom, I might as well just show it too. Just some basic general stuff. So yeah, so without further ado, let's just get this guy opened up. Man, I'm gonna have to. There we go. And then just like all the other figures, packaging, you can see when you open up the box, you can see Bowser's name right there. So yeah. Now I have seen videos of this guy, and I can tell you this right now, trying to get him out of the box is going to be a nightmare. Because, oh my goodness, they really secured him up. So let me see if I can get him out of the box behind the camera. Alrighty, so there's the box. I know that does come with some instructions, so let me get that out too. Alrighty, so there's that, and then you can see here is what he looks like out of the packaging. Pretty cool, but you can't see that he has some stuff all over him, the white strings, which I hate with a burning passion. And on the back of the box, yeah, you have this situation going on. So, honestly, what you're just gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get some scissors or a box cutter or something and just cut him out. Yeah, oh my goodness, this is so awful. Like, where do you even start? Like, just look at this. Look how much tape there is. My goodness. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is so this again. This is what it's like at the back of the box, and what you have to do to get him out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video. I'm using this pause video on my iPhone feature. And then we'll be back with this with Bowser being out of the packaging. So yeah. But again, before I pause it, I do want to say, yes, you do have to cut all these tape off, as well as these little black balls, along with the white string up at the front and at the back too. So yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright everyone, after what I can only describe as an awful time taking Bowser out of the packaging, because my goodness, there's just so much going on with the plastic and the cardboard and whatnot, I finally have him out of the box, and so without further ado, let's just jump on in and take a closer look at this guy. So take a look at this absolute monster. He is absolutely fantastic. Definitely an awesome figure, which I am very happy to have bought. And the details on him are just so cool. So like mostly in his skin, you can sort of see how it goes from green to yellow, which I'm pretty sure you can see that in the movie as well, at least on the movie model. So it's cool to see them actually replicated on the figure. And yeah, he is a big old boy, standing at 7 inches tall, thanks to his spikes, his thanks to his spike up at the top. And yeah, and he does have some articulation, so we'll take a closer look at that. So here you can see his face, very well painted. You can see the inside of his mouth. It does have the light and the little smoke thing. But yeah, his head does not move, sadly, so that kind of sucks. But the rest of his body does move, so you do have like his shoulders and elbows that move. There we go. Look at him, he's waving. His hands do not. His hands don't move, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, same over here on this side. The shoulders and the elbow do move. Then at the bottom, we do have his legs and knees. His legs move as well as his knee. And look how far the leg goes, man. Like you can make him do the splits. That's how crazy this is. You know, that's just so funny to look at. But yeah, his feet don't move either. So again, that also sucks, but it's whatever. And yeah, just some awesome articulation points for a big old Bowser figure. And then on the back, we do have his tail that does move. I don't think this part of the tail moves either. Doesn't really move that much. You can sort of move it, but I would probably avoid it just because. And yeah, overall, amazing details. And then on the back, you can see his shell. The shell does have a very rubbery feel to it. And it makes sense as to why, because I'll get to it in a second. And yeah, you can see all of his spikes and then the back of his head. And yeah, overall, just an amazing figure with some amazing details. I will say, however, it does feel like his joints are a little bit like sensitive or fragile, I should say. Just because like, you know, just like one small tap can make the joints move a little bit. And you'll probably see it when I'm having him on the ground and I'm moving him. So yeah, so that's a little bit of a, that's not really too much of a bother, but that I just wanted to point that out. And yeah, and overall, just an amazing figure. So with that, that's pretty much it for the figure itself. But that's not the end of this unboxing video, because there is that main function of the fire breathing effect. And so what you want to do is you want to take the shell and you want to just take it off. It's not really that hard to get off, but it can be a little bit of a struggle at first. Oh, I just put the shell back on. No, that's not what was supposed to happen. Okay, so we do have the shell off, and you can sort of see the inside of the shell. And like I said, it is very rubbery too. So I like that a lot. I don't know why. I just like it. But on the back of Bowser, my goodness, I can't talk. You can see here that we have this little flap thing that you have to screw. You have to take a screwdriver and screw this part out, which I don't like. Jack Specific, fix it. Just make it into like a little latch thing, just that way we can open it easier. My goodness. But yeah, and so what you want to do is you want to open this and you want to put 3 AAA batteries, which thankfully I've already took the liberty of doing that, and so that makes it easier for me. And yeah, and then on the instructions, you can see here, you know, you take the shell off, you put the water in, then you put in the batteries. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which way you do it. But yeah, but you can see here, 3 AAA batteries. So if you don't have any AAA batteries, it's probably best to go get some before you use the fire breathing effect. And then you put the shell back on, and then you press this spike over here to start the fire breathing effect. And one of the good things I do like about this is that Jack Pacific did give you your own little like I don't know what this is called, but it's like a little bottle where you can put your water in, and where you can easily put the water inside Bowser's head. So I do appreciate that. You don't have to put Bowser's head underneath a sink or a fountain and just hope some of the water gets in there. They did give you a little syringe bottle. There we go. That's what it's called, to put water in. I would say, however, the bottle does not come with water. It's empty when you take it out of the box. So yeah, so please do know that, you know, you're gonna have to put water in here first before you can put water in Bowser. So So the way that you do this is you pull this little piece of Bowser's hair out, and you can see that's where you put the water in. And so you take your little plunger, and I'll just do like one drop. There we go. To the drop, so that you can sort of see you can see the water. You might not be able to see the water there, but it's in there. You put this back on. You put the cap on the syringe bottle back on. Make sure it's tight. And then you put the shell back on. Well, okay, before you do that, I will put this back to on. I'm pretty sure the button's already set to on when you first take him out of the box, but I did put him on off just in case, because I don't want to accidentally trigger him. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this back to on, put the shell back on him, and when I push this button, he'll be able to spit out fire. So let me put him back here. And there we go. He can shoot. There's the fire breathing effect. My goodness. And overall, that is an awesome feature, and I am super happy to see this go down. I am a little bit worried about how it looks on the inside of the figure, because I don't know if it could cause any mold or whatever inside the figure. So I do hope that's not the case. But yeah, the fire breathing effect doesn't last for that long. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, you can see his mouth does light up, and he does shoot what is supposed to be fire. So overall, a pretty cool figure, and I am super happy to see this in action. And yeah, and honestly, that's what sort of makes this figure worth it, is the fire breathing effect. Overall, this is just an awesome figure, but the fire breathing effect makes it into a fantastic figure. And I do want to note that there's probably a chance that this little button here can sort of activate by itself. I don't know why. I just feel like that could happen. But yeah, let's say you just have Bowser back here, and then all of a sudden the fire just sort of starts off for some reason, or I should say the smoke will start off. But yeah, because I will say I do feel like you can accidentally press it. So yeah, enough of that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's an awesome figure. The fire breathing effect is pretty cool. And yeah, so comparing it to the other Mario movie figures, I do have movie Mario right here. So there you go. There's a nice little comparison. You can see how tall he is. Again, he does stand at 7 inches. Meanwhile, Mario is at 5 inches. Then we do have the movie Luigi. So yeah, you can clearly tell size difference right there. I'll have him underneath I'll hold these two underneath Bowser's hands. And then we do have a nice little, oh, see, look at that. Look at the light just went up. And then we do have Toad right there. Let me actually press this button back here. There we go. Toad's getting all the fire effects today. But yeah, that just to show you how tall he is compared to the others. And then also comparing him to DK, this little like 6-inch DK. There you go. Just look at that. And then I do have to make him stand up just a little bit. So when DK is like hovering over, he is shorter than Bowser. But if you have him standing up, he can he can be almost the same height as Bowser. So yeah. And then just to compare him to some other Bowser stuff, I do have the McDonald's Bowser figure. So there you can clearly see the difference between the details. Oh, there we go. And then last but not least, we do have the 2.5-inch Bowser. Look at this cute little guy. And yeah, overall, awesome. A mini version of Bowser. A very tiny version too at that. But yeah, sadly, I don't have the Bowser playset from the movie. I'll have to get that one day. And then I also don't have the other 6-inch Bowser figure, which I should get just to compare it to this guy. But yeah, overall, this is an awesome figure, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection. Again, with the feature, it makes this a fantastic figure and an awesome collector's item for anyone. And yeah, I do recommend picking this up if you, especially if you can get it on sale for like 10 bucks at Target. So yeah, overall, for $20, I feel like my purchase was worth it, and I'm super happy to have them. Again, 10 out of 10 figure. Definitely recommend buying it. And yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it for me. If you all enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Do you love this figure? Do you hate it? Do you have one of your own? And how do you feel about the fire breathing effect? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Type it all down. Type your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's pretty much gonna be it for me. This is Super Monica J signing out. I will see you all in the next video.